If you can't find a best friend in human form, then you can probably settle for an animal one. As they say, no man is an island. But you wouldn't still probably want your house to be a zoo if you plan to take care of different animals, right? But kidding aside, most of the people right now are flexing their pets, such as dogs, on different social media platforms. Dogs are one of humans' closest friends. They're simply there when you need them. They'll look at you as if you're the love of their life, but we can't deny the fact that they'll also glare at you like they want to eat you alive. Wild, aren't they? But not only are they mad at you sometimes, but did you know that they can also get wild on other animals? If you don't believe me, this video will surely be proof of what dogs can actually do when they go wild.
Even they can pose a serious danger. Joggers, runners, and bikers may trigger the dog by their motions.
Welcome to Animals Wow TV. Let's get started. We might have let you hanging with our previous video on our pet dogs going wild, but we have a lot in store for you guys. Whether it be a monkey, a lion, or a snake, when our pet dogs go wild, they surely know no boundaries and lash out their anger to any animal they can encounter, even if it's larger or more dangerous than them. So here's another set of wild scenes. Wild dogs going wild on other wild animals. To fresh things up a bit, let's start with something big, shall we? We have two dogs here that definitely show what bravery is. As you can see, they're fighting against one big animal. Surely those horns are something to be afraid of, but not for these two black dogs. While one is dueling with the horned animal right on his face, the other is attacking at its back. But sure enough, just one intense kick and the poor dog will surely fall to the ground. That's a literal flying kick we have there. Come on, fight me! You want to experience how to fly? Sure, I'll give you that! If this dog thinks that's because the tiger is on a leash, he's far more dominant than it. But think twice, poor doggy. Going wild on animals that are much definitely wider than you is totally a no-no. But with all his might, this white dog that we have here surely gives it his all as he continues to fight against the big, scary tiger. If running is a race, then this dog probably won. Barking and fighting seems like they're not his thing, but running is. This dog right here continues to chase the wild pig in its territory, while the wild black pig also runs as well, to escape from the dog. But as you can see, our little runner cornered the pig on one spot, but surprisingly, the pig still managed to escape. If you're asking what happened in the end, I don't know who won. Let's just leave it at that. Most of the time, dogs are really fond of sleeping, as it takes guard for its owners as well. Just like what happened with this one. But surely, criminals are more active when you aren't prepared for them. Unfortunately, while our poor dog is sleeping on the mat, a ravenous leopard seems to know how to walk up the stairs and disturb the dog from its deep sleep. Being not prepared for what happened, the leopard easily attacked the dog. With all his strength, he tried to get away from the wild animal, but there seems to be no hope after all. He was being dragged down the stairs. Help! Someone help me! As the commotion continued, the owners of the house seemed alarmed with the noise and decided to go outside to take a look. But all that's left is regret. Their poor dog has been eaten alive by the wild, hungry animal. Have you heard of the saying, "there's an elephant in the room"? Well, it acts obviously as a metaphor for something much deeper, but let's take it literally this time. As you can see, the dog here seems to return from a long trip in the jungle, but it also seems like it's looking for something that's approaching behind. Sure enough, after a few seconds, a big elephant appears, making the dog run for a direction no one knows about. But I guess the elephant just came for a short visit because after a while, it returned once again to where it entered. It seemed like a force, so to speak. And if these aren't enough proof for you to show that dogs can really go wild, here's another one that I can show you. Here's another leopard visiting a house because he seems really bored with his jungle life. As you can see, the dog sensed that something's happening right until a leopard attacked him in his own territory. It's a house, y'all, not in the wild. But what's admirable with this dog is that it continues to bark at the leopard and defend itself the best possible way he can. The fight seems to linger for quite a while, with the leopard biting the dog while the dog continues to break away from the wild animal's sharp teeth. Eventually, the leopard takes its fang away from the dog, and what happened after it is surely something to watch out for. The leopard effortlessly jumped off from the gate of the house, as if it's just short enough for it to jump over. The dog continued to bark until the wild animal was out of its sight. Seems like no one was in the house during the commotion. Otherwise, someone would have probably gone out to see and check what's happening. But one thing's for sure, this dog we have here knows how to fight and defend for himself, even if it's already a big wild animal that's in front of him and ready to kill. Alright, what can you say about these dogs that we have here dueling against other wild animals that are much larger and scarier than them? They surely know how to give a good fight, don't they? Thank you so much for watching. Also, don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe to our channel. And while you're here, check out our other videos.